Perine making plays. Perine. It's probably going to be on the Chiefs anyways, but what a play by Perine. Goodness. This is going to be holding anyways, probably. Hopefully. Okay, I don't know if I'm back and I'm live, guys. I'm sorry I had technical difficulties. I'm trying to get everything settled back. Hopefully everyone's able to join this stream. I had to create a new one for some reason. It said that one was over. Perine. Perine want that roster spot. He want to be on this team. Anyways, like I mentioned, I apologize, guys. I had technical difficulties. It just shut down on me completely. And then when I tried to join my other one, it completely cut out. So for anyone that's leaving that one, hopefully you're able to join this one. Of course, when it cuts out, a lot of action was happening. Marset made a really nice catch. Gabbert looks comfortable in the pocket even when it collapses. And then Perine with a beautiful play to make a touchdown. Yeah, hopefully I don't have no more streaming issues. I didn't know I should have checked my storage and it cut it off completely. I'm like, uh-oh. So I had to delete a few things, and then when I tried to go back to the other one, it was like, yeah, we're going to struggle to get back in. So hopefully we're able to get through this one smoothly. That way when we prepare for the regular season, we're good to go. But, hey, this is new to me, so glad it happened in the preseason. That way when we're regular season, we're ready to go. Yeah, I think Gabbert is the backup quarterback. I think play-wise, they both played fairly similar. I think Gabbert's actually taken the leap in this game. But I just love seeing how comfortable Gabbert looks in the pocket. He looks like a veteran. And I think that's why Coach Reed likes his veteran quarterbacks. What are we getting for this 2-point conversion? I will say that's a good defensive play, but he tried to get it to Rice again. I don't know if it hit Rice directly in the hands or not, but unfortunately, Rice's struggles continue. But I think it was a good play by the cornerback 27. That Perine play was amazing. Perine made hell of a play. Now let's get to this back all up to date for you guys here. Let's go back to the scoreboard. What is it, 22-16? I can live with that. Perfect. Okay, that should update for you guys shortly. Now we'll see the 2-minute defense coming out here. LaMichael Perine's making a case. I don't know if he will surpass CEH. I really don't. But that dude wants a roster spot. Do the Chiefs run with 4 running backs? I don't know. I appreciate you, Taylor. Hey, your phone's gonna die. My connection was going in and out. I'm trying to push along as well. Does it really feel like we watched just a half of football? Like, this really feels like we watched the whole game. There's been a lot of action going on in this game. All right. I want to see the defense shine here. Yeah, they're looking at you, FAU. Get back there. FAU, he gets pressures. Man, once he gets his craft and technique down, FAU looks so promising. This is a long half. It literally feels like we watched a whole football game. A Minihue. That wasn't initially what I saw. I saw BJ Thompson speed rush and then a Minihue on the inside. Okay, KC calls a timeout. They want Gabbert to get another chance at this. I love that Coach Reed is keeping a Minihue out there. These snaps are important. All right, 3rd and long. Get a stop. If it's incomplete, that's even better. You got one timeout for the offense. Oh, wide open. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. So now the Browns are going to try to do their thing. So now the defense, you got to stop them. Yeah, BJ Thompson. I think he could be a good, promising rotational pass rusher for the future. All right, defense, let's get there. BJ Thompson, going deep. And that's a good matchup there. I like Cedric Tillman a lot against Halassi. That's a good matchup. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's get the pressure's been positive. Keep that going. Kendo brought pressure, but is it legit pressure? It was a screenplay. So, I'll give it positive for Kendo. I wish he would have got the deflection. That would have been huge. And Kendo, he's fighting for a spot. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I believe he's not solidified in. And he could be a surprise cut if anyone wants to say. So he's got to make plays today. And as Trent Green mentioned too, it's like, yeah, you got a free shot at the quarterback, but chip that running back or something. Get him off his route. So Kendo's got a lot of learning to do. Ooh, who was that? Came in like a missile. Still can't tell who that is. They're all blocking him. No, I still can't tell who it is. Okay, there we go. Is it Reese Taylor? Yeah, there we go. Took me a minute. That was a beautiful cornerback blitz. I think it depends on this punt return. Takes a Chiefs bounce. There's 36 seconds left. There's a timeout. They give Gabbert a chance to get him in field goal range? I think they do. This could be a fun 36 seconds. All right, Blaine, let's see what you about here. You've been having a good game, so let's see if you can get us in field goal range. That won't do it. That won't do it. The Chiefs have had some weird interceptions this preseason, and that's on Gabbert. It's completely on Gabbert. He threw it behind Bushman or whoever it was. Yeah, if he throws it in front of Bushman, it's a pickup of 3 or 4. But threw it behind him, Bushman had to adjust. Well, should have just went to half. Yeah, it's crazy. Browns got 2 pick sixes. That brings it 29-16. I see Kansas City just taking it to half now at this point. Ari says it should have been caught. Yeah, it should have been, but you want Gabbert to put it more in front of him. But you're right. Bushman's fighting for a spot. Should have held on to it. $28 left. Yeah, I see. Unless Deneric Prince brings this thing all the way out, Kansas City's going to take it a half now after that pick six. Which I hope Deneric Prince brings it out. Well, he will bring it out, but hopefully it's a positive kick return. Kicked it out of the end zone. Okay. You can't do nothing with that if they don't give you a chance. So, yeah, they'll take it half. It's going to be a knee. Yeah, it's going to be a knee. We're going to half. Yeah, Gabbert, besides that play, I've been very impressed with Gabbert. Unfortunate pass, honestly. But I think he does have the... And now, yeah, we're officially at halftime. So, key takeaways, inconsistent all around the board, honestly. My biggest playmaker of the day and a guy who's been showing he wants that roster spot more than anybody is LaMichael Pirine. And he's going to make it tough on the Kansas City Chiefs coaches. My main question is he ahead of CEH? Do the Chiefs try to trade CEH if they love LaMichael Pirine that much? Or do they just run with 4 running backs? It's going to be hard because I don't know. If you cut LaMichael Pirine and you try to get him on a practice squad, is that a legit chance? Or does someone try to poach him? I'm indifferent. I could see him being a practice squad back, and I could see another team trying to nab him. So, but what he's doing here and what he's putting on tape, I'm leaning towards if he's cut, he'll be on someone else's 53. He's looking like a really good running back. So that running back room is going to be definitely so interesting to see how it pans out. And then, of course, the wide receivers. They've been highlighted today, maybe for good and wrong reasons. I think the high upside is Justin Ross. What else do you expect? He's doing his thing. He's a difference maker. He's a playmaker. This is what the Kansas City Chiefs and what Chiefs Kingdom is excited about. And then on the downside is Rashee Rice. He's so far he's not able to capitalize on his huge game against the Cardinals. Had some key drops, one that should have been an easy walk-in touchdown for him. Let's see. I expect him in the second half. He still has a chance to shine, so I'm not counting the player out whatsoever. And then Marset, he had one nice lengthy catch on that touchdown drive, so everything is looking good. One also key takeaway, I know it's the Kansas City Chiefs' second string O-line, but they've been inconsistent. They've been struggling. We've seen Bouchel and Gabbert getting constant pressures. I like to see someone man up and hold their ground and just give them a couple seconds and let these quarterbacks help make plays to where they can find their open receivers. And even the score right now, I've been saying it's such a long half. Even the score seems like a final score type of game, 29-16. And that's the crazy part too. With two unfortunate pick sixes, you take those off the board, it's a 16-14 type of ball game. Now I know that's what if, it's preseason. Who really cares? But if Kansas City doesn't have those miscues and those quarterbacks are able to capitalize, it's a difference. Yeah, that's a very true statement. And also, I've been impressed with FAU for that reasoning as well. We've seen, I think, constant tape now through 3 preseason games where he causes pressures and he gets back there. But just needs to kind of tweak and get his craft together to get home. And I think we saw that last year too with George Karlaftis to where he played fast. His motor was relentless. And he would overshoot some plays to where early in the season he wasn't recording sacks. But when it became November and December type of football, he had, 5.5, 6 sacks in 7 games. I could see FAU being similar to where it may take him a little bit to get his craft together, but once it's there, the Kansas City Chiefs could have a really young, solid duo in the pass rushing game with Karlaftis and FAU. And I think that's something positive for the future. I'm hoping still, too, that going into the second half, that we still get to see these wide receivers. I hope Justin Ross is still out there. I could see if anyone's night will be called, it probably will be Ross, which should be a huge positive for Chiefs Kingdom. If Ross doesn't come in the second half, the Chiefs staff's seen everything they need to see. He's on the team. Rashee Rice, I believe, will be out there. He's obviously going to make the team as a second-year wide receiver, but you want to see him end on a high note, and I believe that's what the coaches are feeling as well, is like, okay, let's let the kid feel good. Let's get him some passes. Let's get some positive plays his way. And then Powell as well. I think those are the key guys to highlight. Also noteworthy is we didn't see much of guys like Richie James out there today, which there's been inconsistency. Chiefs Kingdom is thinking he could be a roster cut or he's a roster lock. I think with the little we've seen of Richie James today, should let you know he's a roster lock. And also, he's going to be a playmaker. I think he's going to have a really great season for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. I did see that. It literally happened when my stream was coming back together. That probably was another touchdown. And I'm surprised they didn't call the flag. And you heard Arrowhead. They all erupted because that was a missed call. Okay, the Bills playing Josh Allen today. That's why these good teams, like, you notice the difference too, and it's coaching wise. Whether it be the Chiefs or you look at the Bills here, teams play their starters in the preseason. And you really see it in the regular season as well. What team is more well-nurtured going into the regular season? Even though we don't see Mahomes out there, you kind of don't need to, but you saw the majority of the starters you want out there. Justin Fields out here making runs like it's regular season. I'm excited to see that this year is DJ Moore. He's looked so good for the Bears in these preseason games. He might be a legit difference maker to help Fields be that quarterback everyone expects him to be. And you don't want him to take that hit, though. Goodness. Vikings edge rusher just laid out Clayton Tune, the quarterback who I think the Chiefs struggled with a little bit with the Cardinals. I think he was their most impressive player last week. Okay, Jordan Love. Oh, yeah, that'd end up well. He tried to make something out of nothing. Packers struggling out there, too. That wasn't even... Jordan Love had a nice long pass to Christian Watson, but that was Christian Watson dropping a pass. I'm curious to see how Jordan Love looks. I'm actually not a believer of Love, but I don't think he's going to be as negative as what a lot of people think he will be. A lot of people think Green Bay is going to take this huge drop-off. I don't see that. I could see them easily being, what is it now? An 8-9, 9-8 team, and still trying to contend for that last wild card spot. Because they got talent all around. They drafted 2 good tight ends. They've actually put weapons around Love. Kind of funny. It's something they really didn't do for Aaron Rodgers. This is a long halftime. My 15 minutes ain't up. And with that, too, because now I'm just brainstorming and thinking off the top of my head. Now that we already got Blaine Gabbert in, I can see Blaine Gabbert just playing the rest of the third quarter, and they actually give Chris Oludekun the whole fourth quarter again, which is interesting. I didn't think he would play in this game. I guess we'll just have to see how it pans out. But, yeah, I literally thought this would just be a battle for the backup quarterback, too. The Packers got some sneaky weapons. Like you mentioned, Romeo Doubs. You got Christian Watson. Aaron Jones is one of the best, if not best, receiving backs in the game. And then I can't think of the other tight end they drafted, but I know they drafted Luke Musgrave, and they drafted another high-end one too. They literally put some nice young pieces around Love. Like I mentioned, something they never did for Rodgers. That's why I have a hard time believing, unless Love really isn't that guy, I have a hard time believing they're gonna go 6-11 now? Yeah, something like that. I have a hard time seeing just win 5 or 6 games. Definitely with how wide open the NFC is. Everyone, which rightfully so, just thinks the Lions are gonna run away with that division. The Minnesota Vikings are still a playoff caliber team. And then everyone expects Chicago to go up, and you never know what Green Bay can do. So I do like Detroit a lot, and I think they're a good young team, but I'm not going to just jump on that hype train and say, oh, they're winning the division and they're going to go on a short little playoff run. I want to see how it all unfolds, because we've seen that in the past too, with teams so hyped up in the regular season, specifically last year, whether it be the Raiders, Chargers, or Broncos, and then it just doesn't live up to the hype. I got to see a few games of this. Oh, really? I never even paid attention to that. They say today marks the Aaron Rodgers debut. That's how much I've been focusing on preseason besides the Chiefs. I thought he already took a few snaps. I didn't know it just was till today. Crazy. And that's another thing that's been hyped up too. I think it's been rightfully so because they got weapons, but the Jets, yeah, they had an amazing offseason, but do I view them as a Super Bowl contender? I'm not that ready to go that far yet. Everyone forgets that Aaron Rodgers kind of took a little decline last year and they just expect him to come and be Aaron Rodgers as he was, which could happen, but the main thing about the Jets, they don't have no offensive line. So if you're not blocking for Rodgers, it's going to make his life so difficult to where I could see them fighting for a wild card spot, but to say they're going to win their division, they're going to challenge the Kansas City Chiefs of the world to go to the Super Bowl, that's another one where it's like, I got to see it to believe it. Now, they can go firing on all cylinders, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on that yet. They do got the pieces, though. Damn, they took it all the way through. It's the kickoff now. They already kicked it off. I was like, what is this game started? The second half starting. Okay, it was kicked out of the end zone. Blaine Gabbert, Justin Ross, Powell, Bushman, same old guys coming back. So positive to see to start the third. And Rashee Rice. I'd keep throwing it to Rashee Rice. I want him to end his day positive, even though it's been a struggle. There's a catch. There's a jump back. That's the Rashee Rice I want to see. 9-yard pickup. That's what I want to see. That was a good jump back. Second and 2. Who's out there? Is it Deneric Prince? I'll give it to Prince. See if he can get 2 for you. Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's Prince is doing a little too much dancing in the backfield. Just forward. I think what I've noticed with Prince a lot too, and you're going to get that with your undrafted guys, specifically running backs, his vision doesn't look like it's completely there where he takes too long to find the hole, and then there's a defender in his face, which perfect practice squad type of player. Give him a year to learn. I don't like Casey doing that. That's a complete ick. I would have threw a short pass, but hey, they gave it to Ely. I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Kansas City's 3 and out. Which, again, I guess makes sense. It was a rotation between Prince and Ely, which at the end of the day, I think both guys are practice squad candidates. But you want to see what you have on the field. But I want to see the receivers too. Townsend out here bombing punts. Great job. I think at most that got to like the 21, maybe 20. That was a quick 3 and out, unfortunately. Defense going to come on the field. I wonder if we'll still see Charles and Minihue out there. I believe we should. Yeah, Ross and Rice are both out there, but also too, like you said, mentioned maybe they haven't seen enough of Rice, maybe they have of Ross. I don't know honestly. I think they have because they came out with the complete same team that they ended with the first half. So maybe they have a certain lineup they have set out there. So once they pull players, they pull them all at once. Maybe they don't pull them one at a time. That's what I'm thinking in my head, but who knows? Or maybe they're just like Chiefs Kingdom. Maybe they want to see him make more plays and they want to see him get a long touchdown too. Back from commercial break. Let's see what this defense can do. Isaiah Pacheco. I think Isaiah Pacheco going to do so good this year. I think he'll definitely be a 1,000-yard rusher. I think he's bound to take a huge leap. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not on the staff. I don't think him being out there now is him fighting for a roster spot. I just think they want to see more of him. Because if that was the case too, it's like they could take Rashee Rice out because he's definitely got a roster spot as a second round pick. I just think they want to see more of these young players. Okay, there was a penalty on the play, 1st and 20. A good pickup by the Browns. I want to believe it was a pickup of like 10. Yeah, so cut down day, I believe, since the NFL rules have changed, there's not 2 cut down days anymore. I think there's just one big one from 90 to 53. And I want to believe that's either late next week, and we're going to see it all factor in, and we're going to see the complete Kansas City Chiefs 53-man roster. But with that, hold up, let me catch this. Great play, FAU. Great play, stopping the running back in the backfield. But with that, I seen today after we had a few teams play yesterday, they're already making their roster cuts. So literally after this game, the Chiefs can start making their cuts tomorrow. So they'll get to 53 next week. Yeah, and 29th, that's Tuesday, right? Third and 12, FAU, do it again. Oh, that was a good play. I fell for that even. It didn't get much. I literally, I fell for that. I was following DTR. I wasn't even following Kelly. All right. 3 and out. Defense answers to what the Browns defense did to start this half. He's another guy. 40. He's fighting. He's fighting with Halassi for that cornerback 6 spot. This is a big punt. What are you? That's a risky play by Marset. I would have let it bounce, but hey. Blaine Gabbert coming back out. I wonder if it's going to be the same crew or wide receivers. Yeah, so Tuesday's going to be a big day. Because knowing the Chiefs, and this is just based off of experience, even though I've already seen some teams make their roster cuts, typically the Chiefs don't go that way unless they have one, like, surprise major cut they might make. But they usually announce their 53-man roster when they make their cuts, so we'll probably all see that unfold on Tuesday. Yeah, literally, it's funny too. I shouldn't be looking at it this way, but I want the Kansas City Chiefs to win every game, whether it be preseason, regular season, postseason, you name it. But the way I look at it is that if the offense comes out, scores a touchdown, it's still a game. And I think that's huge for these young players, backup players, to get that kind of confidence and momentum moving forward to say, oh, we came back from a lead. Kind of similar to what they did in the Saints game as well. Yeah, it's like that Chris Jones situation. It's something. It really is. I'm 50-50. I don't know if I'm nervous. There's literally a part of me right now. I really believe he'll be there week 1. I think once everything... I think after this game, these next 4 days, probably all the way to Tuesday, could be crucial. I think we'll either find out more news on the Chris Jones contract negotiation, where it's at, signs, holdout, so may be it, or if he reports. Now, if it extends through and he doesn't report, he definitely won't play week 1. And let's say he reports at the end of the week, I believe Coach Reed and Spags still will have him rotational-wise because, honestly, you could do all the training you want, but you're not in football shape if you're not out there with the guys during camp playing games. So they're not just going to throw him out there either. So that's where it gets concerning for me. I don't know if I'm concerned if he's going to be a Chief this year because I full-heartedly believe he will be. But I could be naive too. Okay, Ely, a good 4-yard pickup. Yeah, it's funny too. Like you mentioned, Micah, like literally, it's preseason, but I'd rather end the preseason at 2-1 than 1-2. I don't want to look at an ugly record. I know it means nothing, but I don't know. I may be good move by Gabbert. Sorry, I had to cut that off. Gabbert, I don't even know if he got the first. He's got to learn the Mahomes, stick the ball forward. But survival mode, Blaine Gabbert, love that. That was beautiful. Gabbert got those wheels. People forget he was doing that back in his Mizzou days. Screen to Rice. There you go, Rice. There you go, Rice. That's what you like to see. That's what Rashee Rice is about. He almost dropped it, but he made sure he held on for dear life with that. But Rashee Rice could be so special for that reason. If he holds on to the ball, he does some really magnificent stuff after the catch. Okay, Powell now. Pickup of 9. We see Powell. We see Rice. Is Ross still out there? I would love for a 13-2 record next year. Wait, is that what it would be? I don't even know nowadays. I get so confused with this longer schedule. I think it'd be 15-2. Something like that. I don't even know. Ely picked up the first. And that could be noteworthy as well. Ely's getting more carries than Deneric Prince. I don't know what put Deneric Prince in the doghouse, but it's crazy. He had this huge hype train, and we haven't seen much of him since the Saints preseason game. Okay. Yeah, I just heard that right now. Marset and Ross are at the top of the screen. Gotta assume the ball's going to one of them, right? What sucks there is I don't know who's playing left tackle. If it's Niang, he's struggling today. Or if it's Wanye Morris. I think it's Morris. But yeah, if Gabbert had a little more time, or if that ball wasn't deflected at the end, yeah, it is Morris. But Gabbert still put it where it needed to be. Yeah, Prince, you got to get a chip. Help out Morris a little bit. And he didn't. Good catch, Prince. Good print. That was a good catch by Prince. Good play. Hopefully he got the first. That was probably one of his first positive plays this preseason. One thing he's got to learn, though, and he'll learn, is once you make that route, get a little chip and then go run. Give your quarterback a little extra time. Morris held up, though. What is this? Third? Oh, it is 3rd and 3. He didn't get the first. Okay. All right, boys. Rashee Rice in motion. That sucks. I'd go for it at this point. I'm tired of these 3rd and shorts not working. And they're not. They're punting. Okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's preseason. Yeah. All right, let's get this 4th and 3. Give Gabbert some time. I guarantee you he gets it. No, run this play. It's preseason. You ain't got nothing to lose. There you go. That looked like a pass interference. Yeah, yeah, he hit Marset before the ball was there. Yeah, I was about to say, you better throw that. All right, let's go back. I was too dialed in. Yeah. I could imagine. I could imagine that game not being so entertaining. Yeah, he was draped all over him. Yeah, so that was so easy. I'm surprised the flag wasn't out sooner. And Rice was open. But hey, Marset got bullied. Rice in motion. How can you not love this dude? How could you not love this dude? He's going to make it so hard to be cut. I don't know if he makes this team, but he's having a hell of a preseason. You gotta love it. Wide open. After getting bullied, getting the pass interference, I just feel, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. He's not a practice squad player. Someone will definitely get him. That's crazy. Good for Marset. What is it, 29-23? Yeah, I'm glad they called at that time. Because the other one was obvious, but this one was obvious, probably more obvious. And, man, now I'm going to struggle all the way through Tuesday. It's going to suck to see Marset get cut. But I'm trying to find a way he has a role on this team. Because he definitely doesn't have a spot over Ross. And I don't believe. The Chiefs really love Justin Watson. I don't know if they give him a spot over Watson. Unless, they could always happen too. They could field calls for Watson and maybe you get a 7th round pick. That'd be the only way. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, Micah, if I'm focusing on it just like that, I'm keeping Ross. I think that's easiest. I'm having more of the debate with Watson and Marset. And the reason I'm having it too is because if you think about it, they both do the same role. Like, you can have them both in every game for 10 snaps. I think they both fit that perfectly. And they both do special teams as your gunner, or if you need him as a punt returner or kick returner. I think that's your matchup right there. And I think Dave Toub is going to have to decide. So I just don't see them cutting Watson. But Marset's definitely making it hard for them not to keep him. I ain't trying to see Ross with the Jags. He'd be great with the Chiefs. You know, we always could see too, even though probably Nico Mijo is going to be your mystery IR guy for the year in the wide receiver room. But watch, we always get a surprising one. Not saying it's going to come out of another one out of the wide receiver room, but the Chiefs always find a way to maneuver and get the guys they want on the team. Yeah, and then going back to that too, they are similar. Now, what I think puts Marset above Watson is ceiling. And I just believe Marset has a higher ceiling. May not be that much higher, but I think he's more of an explosive player than Watson, which Watson is, but we seen last year. He had very good start to the season, and then it was like quiet. And I feel like if you put the same role with Marset, I don't know. I may be crazy, but I feel like Marset may be able to produce more. All right, defense is back out there. Get there. Get there. Man, what I'm loving today, was that Weiss again? I wanted to see a defensive tackle step up today, and Weiss has been getting back there. Love that. Oh, they're actually talking to Pat? Okay, cool. All right, 2nd and 11. What I'm liking out of this defense is the bounce back they've had from early on in this game, but also DTR has been tearing it up this preseason, and he's actually solidified himself as the Browns' backup quarterback to where they traded Dobbs, and he hasn't really done much in this game. So if it keeps like that, and if they hold him to a 3-and-out here, Kansas City's offense goes back out there, and they might have the lead again. All right, 3rd and 11. Get this stop. Pick. Boodle, okay. Boodle's one of those guys. I'm not a huge fan supporter. I've seen so much negative and inconsistencies. I like Halassi better than him. But, hey, a pick like that will help your case. That's cool. The Chiefs are in the red zone now. Get a touchdown. You bring Gabbert out here. Get Gabbert, Ross, get him a touchdown, call it a night, and you've seen what you need to see. Deneric Prince. Prince! Where have you been, buddy? I love it. Had a huge catch on the prior drive and about a 15-yard run there. There you go. Get comfortable, Prince. Oh, wait. Never mind. Gabbert's not out there. So this is all the third stringers now, it looks like. Oladokin, okay. I'm glad I heard you say Trent because I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. Oladokin. Deneric Prince again. Oh, okay, he powered back to the line, but it was in the backfield. Prince is starting to build some confidence. Okay. Let's see what you got, Oladokin. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying his name now because I know it. Just don't mess it up. Don't mess this drive up. Bushman! That was a hell of a play. Good for you. Man, that was a great catch by Bushman. Great pass by Oladokin. Does KC run with 4 tight ends? There's so many questions. The depth is crazy on this team. What a catch by Bushman. And Justin Reed's coming in for the extra point. You love it. Casey's got the lead. You love it. I don't know what DTR was doing on that pass where it was intercepted by Boodle because it was triple covered. Man, Tuesday's going to be such a tough day. Chiefs Kingdom, just bear yourself. There's going to be some cuts we're not going to like, but it's unfortunate. We can't keep everyone. Right? That's the fun of this now. You know, they're having fun moving it. You got Justin Reed making PATs. I was hoping he'd come out there. It's preseason. Why not? And again, so far this is a replica of the Saints game. They were down early. Well, it's actually a replica of who the Kansas City Chiefs are. They were down early, and now they got the lead going into the fourth quarter. Now, let's not end it Oladokin like you did last time against the Saints. Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Reed's just letting one thing Reed is good at. Just let your players show their personality. You love to see it. All right, defense, keep doing what you... They should have brought Reed out right here. They should have brought him back for the kickoff. Just Bucker, your day's over. That would have been good. Out the end zone. Come on, defense. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know how that Jimmy G signing is going to be for the Raiders. I think they're taking a step back. All right, defense. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, pick up a 5. Quick pass. Halassi with the stop. Quick underneath pass to 83. Cam Jones on the stop. Pick up for first down. I don't think DTR is back there anymore. It's because I think DTR was 17. Number 7 is now the Browns quarterback out there. Or I could have been wrong. Rollout. Oh, if Boodle was a little back, he might have had a second interception. All right, 2nd and 10. Blitz, get there. Who was Kando? Good for you. Finish the play. Huge. He needs that. I believe he's really fighting for a roster spot. He needs plays like that. So 3rd and long. Kansas City's offense might be back on the field here shortly. All right, defense. Don't let him get 24 yards. There you go. There you go. We're going to get to see this offense again. I'm intrigued now to see more of Deneric Prince out there. He had a very positive drive on the last series. Marset is still the punt returner. He's going to give it a chance. And he's going to make a play. That's a pickup of like 15. I can live with that. Marset's so much fun to watch, man. If he would have broke that punt... Uh-oh. Who's the injured player? Oh, it's the Browns. Damn. Browns have been getting a lot of injured players today, unfortunately. But he got up, so he should be fine. All right. Action is about to resume. Kansas City 1st and 10. Marset in motion. Deneric Prince with the handoff. Is that Prince is looking good. Pickup of 11-12. This is the Prince we've been waiting to see all preseason. And now that'll take us to the 4th quarter. This has been a good game, just all depth around. P. Ryan's had a good game. Now Deneric Prince is coming through. Marset doing Marset things. Blaine Gabbert, I think, sealed the QB2 spot. Man, I'm hoping Deneric Prince can end this off in a positive. If he can get a touchdown this drive, I'm not saying he makes the roster, but this is huge confidence booster for him. You were the guy with one of the biggest hype trains. I would say maybe a little smaller than Justin Ross, but you were the next player up who everybody was hyping up. And then when it came preseason time, it's like he got put in a doghouse. And now he's putting together a good game. I'd like to see him end the day with a touchdown. What is that saying? Stream want to act up on me again. It better not be doing this towards the end. I was about to say, there we go. Hopefully that lives on through. Try to catch it before it acts up. It's so crazy too, thinking about Marset like that. Like, he could be a complete steal, and what he's doing with the Chiefs this preseason shows he's talented and he's special. And the confidence he has too. I believe after last week's game, he thinks he's the most electric player in the league. A lot of people may say that's crazy, but I love he has that confidence because one day he will get on the field, hopefully with the Chiefs, and he will be a legit threat. I don't know why the Vikings or Bears moved on, specifically the Bears, move on so easily because they have such slim rooms. Again, specifically the Bears in the wide receiver category. Speaking of the guy, he got hit. Oh, a loss or two. But hey, he tried to make a play. Trent McDuffie. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, they didn't say he lost a yard. I thought he easily did. Oladokin, find someone. Just throw it away then. Yeah. Hey, smart play by a 4th-string quarterback. Didn't force anything. Made the correct conservative decision. The fact your 4th-string quarterback's doing that is kind of crazy. He has been. Has he been on the field yet? I see Marset still out there. I got to believe they took Rice and Ross out. I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he'll show up here. Good play, but okay. He's trying to show some magic. Someone get open for him. Someone did get open for him. Hey, there! You just mentioned it. You spoke too soon. What a play. That is true. They just signed a wide receiver. You think he'd be out there too. And Tyler Scott, right? Deneric Prince with a pickup of like 2. Yeah, he showed up right when you asked for it too. I believe that's Scott, 85. Yep. Okay. We're starting to see these practice squad players, wide receivers coming out now. And Oladokin's looking good too. All right, 1st and 10. Give it to Prince. And they do. He don't get nowhere. No. Another Browns player. Browns players are dropping like flies. Crazy. All right. We got an injury timeout. What up, Justin? Yeah, they haven't gotten much on tape currently, but that's what this fourth quarter is about. They'll either put something on tape for another 53-man squad, or they'll definitely be on the Kansas City Chiefs practice squad. I think that's what the end of this fourth quarter is going to be all about, honestly, is, hey, you're going to try to fight to make someone else's crew, or you're going to be on the Kansas City Chiefs practice squad. Which I realized I didn't even do that over here. Even though I know it ain't that big a deal. But I didn't update the second quarter to fourth quarter. Now that should update. All right, injury timeout's over. Wait. Oh, they threw me off. Okay. They went to the German broadcast, probably for the German game that the Chiefs will have against the Dolphins this year. I was like, I already seen this play. All right, 2nd and 10. The Chiefs are on the 38. Oh, come on. False start. They even rotate They rotate referees during preseason too? Okay. I did not know they did that. Because that's a different ref than the first half. Do you think Cornell... That's a good question. Cornell Powell, I think, has looked better than what he's looked in years past and is definitely taken the next step. Do I think he's done enough to get poached on another roster? Now, hold up. Let me get this play. There's a blitz. Oladokin got sacked. That's unfortunate. With that, in that kind of situation, you got to watch out for the Washington Commanders. Eric Bieniemy's going to poach who he wants, and he's familiar with Cornell Powell. So if he thinks he took the next step and he likes him as a fit, a lot of these players will probably be Commanders. But if not, I could see him back on the practice squad. Oh, they went right to commercial. Goodness. Watchdog walked him, and now you back and they're winning. See what happens when you miss a quarter, or what was it, just one quarter? Yeah. Down 2 touchdowns to the lead. Gotta love preseason football. Or even Kansas City Chief football at that. Don't matter. Preseason, regular season, playoffs, they down, they'll find a way to be up in the fourth quarter. What did I miss? They went to commercial, but that was like 2nd and I guess I missed a couple plays when they went to commercial. That kind of sucks. Short kick by Townsend, but still got him inside the 20, so he knew what he was doing. 10 minutes left. All right, defense, you've been doing your thing. Let's get another turnover. The offense has kind of stalled a little bit. So, the Browns have had their fair shares of pick sixes. Let's get one for ourselves. I still hope they win this game. They're only up by a point. I would have loved them to score a touchdown there. Like I said, it don't mean nothing, but 2-1 looks better than 1-2 to me. I'm pretty sure some players think that too. That would be hilarious if they came to a point where it was 2 minutes left and they just decided, hey, Mahomes, keep the lead. Don't let him come back. But honestly, I want to see Oladokin in this situation too, because he literally lost the game against the Saints with an unfortunate wild interception. So I want to see him capitalize and bounce back on that and show, okay, I was able to finally get myself a win. Look at Perine's numbers. 4 carries, 32 yards, 3 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown. And then you got Marset. 4 catches, 101 yards, and a touchdown. Those two are going to make the Chiefs coaches up all night trying to find a way to keep them on the roster. Kando took the wrong angle. Kando's looked positive this second half. All right, 2nd and 6. Oh, who is that? Oh, I don't even know who that is. Should have had him before the first down, but hey, happens unfortunately. Cleveland got the first. Yeah, I'm not too focused on Justin Ross's stat line more than what he has done, and I think he's displayed everything coaches and Chiefs Kingdom wanted to see. Be that big man in jump ball situations, showed it today with the touchdown, showed he is a crispy route runner, and showed he is literally open every play. Whether the ball gets to him or not, he is finding a way to beat a DB. I find it really, really hard to believe that he won't be on this 53-man roster. He's going to be on there. All right, 2nd and 10. Handoff. Only a pickup of like 2. Facts. Straight facts. If Mahomes is throwing the ball to Ross, half of those, well, probably all of those are catches for Ross. Third and 8. Come on, defense. I wouldn't be surprised if it's getting close. I wouldn't say this is 4 down territory, but... And it's on our side, yeah. Oh. They're going to throw the flag on Taylor. Taylor's having a good game, too. Your mic ain't working. That's funny. Yeah, can't do that, Taylor. Oh, what a play. Who is that? 55. The new Frank Clark. I don't even know how to say his name. I'm not even going to try to say it. Okay, yes. Already said it. I'm still not saying it. Good stuff. Oh, Kando. Was that a catch? Okay, I was about to say, woo. The pressure was there. I think initially it was Cam Jones, and then Kando was finishing off. And then Lamar Jackson in coverage. Not the quarterback, the cornerback. Kando's having the game that I think he needed to have. Like, he's getting pressures. He's got a sack today. He's got to prove. He's got to be a part of that 53-man roster, and it shouldn't be handed to him. Don't let him get this 13. Don't let him get actually anything, because if they get close, they might want to pick it up. Get there. Oh, my God. This dude fought for that. Good for him. But 55 should have had the tackle. Yep, now this is 4 down territory. They're past the 50. Who's that? Oh, Cam Jones is hurt. That sucks. He was putting together a nice game. Now I'm back to injury timeout break. There's a long injury timeout. Hopefully it wasn't no too serious. He was laying down on the field. Hopefully he was able to get up. Yeah, because usually injury timeouts are like 30 seconds, up and at them, then they go. But they're showing quite a few commercials, so hopefully they don't got to bring the card out or anything for him. Okay, he's in the medical tent. Okay, he was able to get up on his own power, so that is positive. All right, pick up from 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Browns driving right now. Hopefully Kansas City Chiefs can make a stop. Oh. 46 was so out of position. He thought he was going to get an interception, but that was a pickup of 15. And now the Browns are in field goal range. And now another Chiefs player hurt. Damn, goodness. Fatu Kosi. There we go. I'll take a shot at it. He's the injured player on the play. He got up, though, walked. He needs some help, but yeah, he's walking off. What's Pacheco doing? Why Pacheco got to stare him down like that? Oh, that's crazy. So with 2 linebackers getting injured on both plays, Cochran's back in the game. Get a turnover. Jerick McKinnon. Well said. Easy, short said, simple. Good tackle by Taylor. Right, I don't know what Pacheco was doing. The trainer even had to stiff arm him a little, like, get out of the way. Come on, get in there. It says excellent connection. Let's see how this works. Come on, pick up. Hopefully that went through. Okay, I think we're back in now. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do some more homework and get everything cleared out because it keeps closing out on me. Oh, hold up. Big play by 13 making plays out there now. I wanted to get the end of this game, so I had to delete a little more space on here. Hopefully I could still be going for this final 2 minutes, and then before week 1 regular season, I will try to get these technical difficulties out the way. But what we did miss, or what I didn't mention before I got cut out, was the Browns just kicked a field goal, so they're up 32-30. But Oladokin is driving now, and hopefully he can capitalize. Come on, Prince. Prince fighting. Picked up 3. Now, I do want to apologize in advance. If it does cut me off before the game ends, I really do feel bad about it. Like, this was all a new experience for me, so I didn't anticipate any of that happening, but you live and you learn, so we'll get this through. Just got to last this final 2 minutes for me. Second and 7. The Chiefs are on the 21. Oh my goodness. That line did not give him any time of day. But we're at 2-minute warning now. All right, come on, Oladokin. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Don't do nothing too crazy like you did last time. You literally, you send Justin Reed out to win the game. You let him go 33-32. It's preseason. Why not? I want a touchdown, though, because Browns will get the ball back, and you never know what they can do. Get me back to the game. Long 2-minute break. Definitely without my connection be acting today. Trying to power through here. And they want to show 50,000 commercials at a 2-minute drill. Okay. I don't care about your game break. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers and his MetLife Jets debut. All right. Get me to the game. 3rd and I believe it was 11 or 12 after the sack. Might be even a little further than that. But Oladokin, this could be a highlight moment for your career. Yes, it's a preseason game, but a game-winning drive would be epic. O-line, hold up for him. All right. He's got a little time. He's scrambling. He just threw it away. That's unfortunate. All right, Bucker coming out. I was hoping he had picked up some positive, but no one got open. All right, Bucker. Bucker coming out for the 44-yard field goal. It's dead center. And Harrison looks ready for the regular season. The Chiefs take a 1-point lead. Will they hold on? Defense, gotta step up one more time. This is going to be literally a game-defining drive for the defense and some of these players. This could be, well, probably will be a lot of their last snaps in the Kansas City Chief uniform. And what better way to do it if you hold it and you keep this lead for the Chiefs and you end the preseason off 2-1. This is good tape right here. All right, defense. Do your thing. And the crowd's still getting hype. It may not mean nothing, but the fans out here, they want to win. They want to see these players go out on a high note. Get there. Get there, Bush. Thrown away. Oh my goodness. Gotta keep throwing flags on. Holding on the defense. Lamar Jackson. He might not be familiar playing cornerback. That's why he had to hold. Yeah, not even to get like even more depressing, but like not even other teams, but this legit could be some players around the league, like last snap in the NFL too. Like every little moment matters to these third string players because they don't know if they'll step on the field again after Tuesday. So yeah, it definitely can get sad and depressing. It's deep. Is this Kellen Mond? Because I know he was released, but then they traded Dobbs, so they brought him back. I believe this is him. It is. That was a good strike. Defense, come on. Why am I on the edge of my seat for a preseason game? Don't bloat his lead. It's not even really a big lead, but the screen's been... Oh my... I have a feeling we're going to be 1-2. The screen game has been eating up this defense today. The Browns have executed almost every screen, it seems like. Well, that's field goal range. I guess grasping the helmet is now a penalty. I never heard of that. I've never heard of that kind of penalty before. Grasping the helmet. What is that? It wasn't a face mask. It was grasping the helmet. That made no sense to me. Grasping the helmet. Okay. To be fair, he had the back of it, and I think his helmet was loose and not strapped in and flew off, but I don't know. Look, Mahomes even pissed. Grasping the helmet. What are we even calling here? Yep. Ooh, Cochran rib shot at him. Yeah, they in field goal range. 2 games. 2 unfortunate losses, probably. Goodness. Ah, it sucks. Because of grasping a helmet. Yeah, I saw that. He wasn't. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's new to them too. I never heard of that penalty. This is gonna be comedy to me. Grasping the helmet. Mon's throwing. Well, at least the Chiefs didn't have to use a timeout on that one. So 3rd and 2. If Cleveland's smart, they just run it so Casey uses a timeout. And they could pick up a first. Why am I analyzing this game like as a real regular season game to find a way for the Chiefs to win? All right, you stop him here. Field goal. And Oladokin comes out. Looks like they're throwing unless they bring it back out. What a play. That pass rush got there. Should have been a catch, but got hit. Who was 92? Is that Hoskins? Yeah, behind him. Yeah, that was all pass rush. Good job. York, just missed this, and let's call it a day. Let's call it a preseason. Shank it. He did. 2-1. That's how you capitalize on a preseason. I can live with it.